after getting ourselves situated at the Airbnb, we started on a 0.75-mile walk to get some groceries at Winn-Dixie. We just got back. I'm gonna give you a little tour of the amenities here. Have a pool, bar and grill, and then the floating dock where the boat is right over there on the other side. You can see our boat. And yeah, staying, it's called the Sea Turtle. It's okay, definitely. It's a little bit small. And yeah, sleeps 3 people if you know each other well. And yeah, it's a nice little place. Okay, I think I'm gonna get copyrighted for that music, but yep, we ordered an Uber and we're gonna go to a different restaurant because this is closed. Yeah, and our ride is here.
How's it going? Pretty good, and you, man? Exhausted. Oh, we gotta eat.
Here we are at Twisted Trim. Day 2 here in Tavernier, Florida. It's not exactly the conditions we were expecting. A little bit wet and thunderstorms are present in the background. But yeah, I just got up. I mean, we got up at 6 o'clock and went back to bed until 7:30 because the storms were just too bad. So yeah. Like right after I got my dramatic shot sequence, the rain stopped, so that's pretty nice. So I think our plan is we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then we'll probably get the rods ready, bring them down here. I mean, we're not gonna be doing any walking trolling, it's too late. We're probably just gonna start out for Yellowtail and then work our way out. Okay, so after a nice full breakfast, I'm gonna go out and grab the cart so that way we can load up our stuff. And just like that, we're all packed and ready to go. Okay, we're going on the boat. I just grabbed the cooler and put it on. And we're just checking if they have some fuel for us. Here, I know they probably have diesel. I don't know if they have Rec 90. And if you don't know what that is, that's boat fuel. You don't want to fuel your boat with like regular car fuel because it has too much ethanol in it. I don't know if percent is in Rec 90, but it's better for your boat. That's your Rec 90 and it has no ethanol for boats. Okay, so we're here. Big thank you to Enigma Charters. He just came by and just gave us a tip on this place. I don't know where he went. It's a cat. Seemed like a really friendly person, but look here. Look at all these blue parrotfish. That's the most I've ever seen, probably. Okay, so I just pulled up one nice yellowtail. I didn't really start the camera until I knew there were fish here. What I'm fishing is the Penn Battle 2 2500. Schooled with 15-pound braid. I know you're supposed to use mono. That's always better with a probably 20-foot fluorocarbon leader, which is 12-pound Seagar, the extra hard stuff. Just have a yellowtail jig with a piece of ballyhoo. We're casting it right back. I just pulled in one about 16 inches in the bucket right now. Casting it out. waiting for a bite. Okay, so we just got back to the dock and we're gonna clean some fish. Had a few people come over and just look at me cleaning the fish, so I'm gonna start with this really big one for you guys. This is about, let's say, 17 inches. Okay, we're gonna grab our carcass right here, 17-inch yellowtail. Okay, let's see, Fred, do you want it? Shark want it. Let's see, who gets it first? Get it, get it, get it! Oh! No, shark wasn't too happy about that one. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get an actual fish to eat it this time, so I'm gonna bend down really close to the water. Oh! Eat it, eat it! Get that. Oh, they all want a piece of it. Okay, well, next fish is going to be a Cero mackerel. This is beautiful, say 24-inch Cero. You know it's a Cero because it has a line down its Spanish mackerel. The only species of fish that looks sort of like this will have only dots, and kingfish this size will also have only dots. I'm going to grab my same Mercer Sport 7-inch flex. And yeah, this is a very versatile knife. Like on trips, you only need to bring 2 knives. This knife and some other big knife. This knife will handle almost anything though. I filleted 20-inch muttons with this, and it did just fine. So I'm just letting it glide down the backbone. It's like cutting through like butter. That's what you want it to be like. Right here, at this like, little keel fin, I'm gonna chop. No meat beyond that. It's too much bloodline, and it's not worth it. So once you've connected both, you're gonna make long cuts all the way down the fish. You don't want to do little chopping motions. The key to getting this fillet as good as possible is just to do like long strokes, such as this. Break through those pin bones, it's super easy. Once you've done that, you're gonna put it back down, flip it over. You do not want to take like little cuts at the meat like you do with a yellowtail snapper. You only want to do long strokes. If you do little cuts at the meat, you're going to mess up the meat. The meat's not going to look very good, and you're going to have nothing to work with. This meat falls apart very easily. Gonna cut right there before the keel fin again. And just stay really tight on that back.
What kind of fish is that?
Cero mackerel. Here's one that's in a whole condition.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Very nice. The mackerel tonight.
And yeah, I think we got 5 nice yellowtail in total, 1 flag and 3 nice dinner size ones. But you can see that I'm really just being careful with this fish. There's no need to rush things. You're not really going to catch these in many numbers like you will a Spanish, so you really just want to be careful. Treat these with care, because they deserve it. This fish is some of the best sashimi out there. In my opinion, it's better than blackfin tuna. And if you pop the organs, no big deal. Just kind of cut around them. You really don't want to get that on your fillet. See, I'm just kind of lifting up as I cut, even though I have broken through the organs. Completely fine as long as you don't puncture them, as I have not done yet. And there we go. Just kind of pulled it off just like this. Once you get to the skin, you can do these little cuts. Not that big of a deal. So here's a decent fillet. 2 things that I'm going to tell you guys not to do is see all those little cuts I was talking about. I made this little pocket there. That's not the best. It's going to mess up your cut of fish. But overall, I maximize the amount of meat that I've gotten off this fish. So, it's a good fish. This side is slightly bloody, so we're gonna get that over and rinse it pretty quickly, but still no need to rush. If we break through those pin bones, same thing. Gonna do long cuts. Try and stay on the inside of the ribs if possible. Once we get down there, we're just gonna do another long cut. Break through it there. Even though I punctured the ribs, it's completely fine. There we go. Tarpon just rolled. And then, yep, pull it right through. This one, I would say, is really good fillet. You can see it's nice, continuous piece of Sierra mackerel. It hasn't gone through anywhere here. These two little ruffles, or whatever you want to call them, not that big of a deal. This is a really good fillet, but it does have a little bit of blood on it. The fish, you don't really need to pop these on this fish, because we're in a huge tarpon marina, and they'll eat all the fish. So, I'm gonna turn the camera around, and let's see if we can get the tarpon to come. Oh, come here. I know you want. Oh, tarpon. Huh. That guy's about 120, I'd say. Okay, it's a little bit later out, and we got our fish, and we're gonna take it to a restaurant called Bayside Gourmet, and they're gonna cook it up for us. We are here.
I will. I gotta find the
Here's the fish. Now, it's time for the honest review. If I were to rate the restaurant, I'd probably give it a 4.3 out of 10 for the following reasons. Some good things about the restaurant were the panko breadcrumbed fish was very good. It was nice and moist, and it was just nice, juicy, and delicious. Another good thing was the house salad dressing, or I think it was the Italian vinaigrette dressing. It was very good. Those were the two outstanding things about the restaurant. Some of the negatives of the restaurant were the fact that we were given a soup, told that it was non-dairy, and it actually had dairy, but that's just service. As far as food goes, the blackened fish was a little bit, it was a little bit dry. It was almost like fish jerky. But overall, it was a good experience. So, yeah, I'd recommend that place. The name of the restaurant was called Bayside Gourmet. Good morning. It's pretty early out here. I don't know exactly what time it is, but we're gonna go move the boat around to the back of the houseboat so that way we can get our electric power. We ran the trolling motor for about, I'd say, 5 or 6 hours, so the battery's probably half depleted and we need to charge it. The dock is floating, so it doesn't come with power for the boat. And all of these outlets, we tried to dock at one of these finger docks here. None of these work. They're on an interesting timer that doesn't really ever work. We found the electrical outlet. that was gonna happen. What? No, that's... It's not that small.
Oh, it is. Pretty nice.
Just got clean. I just got done cleaning 22 fish. I don't know. He helped me clean like 3 of them. But I'm very tired and I'm gonna get changed and go get some dinner. Okay, we're heading over to the restaurant. Same place as yesterday. We got 2 pounds of fish in hand and we're gonna go get some dinner. Back again for a second time because it was pretty good. Same seafood as usual. Here is the lobster bisque and beef stew. This is their house salad that comes with a few different choices of dressing. That comes with the hook and cook meal, which is you catch your own fish and they cook it for you. Sadly, it is our last day here in the Florida Keys, but the wind is pretty calm, so it should make for a nice run back to the house on the outside. Instead of riding up the intercoastal and through the backcountry, we're probably gonna ride on the outside. The wind's a little bit bad, but it shouldn't be terrible. I'm just hopping on in to go grab my camera gear that I left. Got the camera box.